We are mere inches away from one of Pleasant Valley's most generous loot spots, but also one of the most gruesome locations a player can discover in the Long Dark's quiet apocalypse. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Challenges meta-series, where we are taking on the As the Dead Sleep challenge. Now, we have just slept for a little bit. I don't have to pick up my bedroll because I didn't put my bedroll down. I tried to, but I didn't. I am going to step outside, though, and see if I can grab just a few sticks, maybe, perhaps, for that fire, and keep it going a moment longer, because I would like to stay in the cave if I can at all, which is not guaranteed, but it's a chance I'm willing to take. So I just grabbed 30 minutes worth of theirs, 40 minutes. Good. Thankfully, we're warm enough in our current clothing that we actually aren't, like, freezing immediately stepping out into early morning winds, despite the violence of these particular winds, which is pretty awesome. That's good to see. I'm going to step back in here so that I can get this wood onto the fire before it's completely gone. Yep, we got 19 minutes. So now we have 50. And of course, this being a quote-unquote outdoor fire, we should get a little bit of extra time on it. One thing that would be nice to do here, if I can manage it, which I think I can, would be to... Yeah, we're at the plane wreck already. One thing that would be really nice, though... I forgot how close this is. It's fantastic. I want to explore, but I want to take advantage of the fire. I would like to repair my clothing, basically. We could find some new clothing here in a minute, so there's an argument to be made for maybe the best thing to do is to, like, since we know this is the weather situation. Yeah, okay, I've got an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. There were a few sticks out here that I could break down. Let me grab those, if I can. If I can find them again. Should be able to. And I might find a few additional sticks. I said sticks, I meant branches. I think there were a few branches I could break. See, here's another stick. All right, cool. Maybe they were just full-on branches. They weren't actually just anything I could break down. Oh, there's one. Okay. So if I break this down, it'll take, 10 minutes. I don't feel like I have that kind of time. Although, I feel like those sticks might have just been spawned for me, or I just didn't look for them before. So that's some additional time on the fire. I think what I might be able to do is dart out into the wind here. I might have to rest for a moment by the fire to warm back up. But I can dart out into the wind and check a few suitcases. Because if I can find better clothing items and, you know, either... It's okay, Jennifer. We're literally putting you by a fire right now. It's okay. Deep breaths. Yeah, we've only got an hour and 6 minutes by this thing. But at least the additional sticks are helping to warm it up. I wish we had... Man. Did I get all... Did I pick up all of the fuel that's in this cave? Is there any more, like, hiding in a corner somewhere? That would be nice. So at least you can tell that the sun is rising. It's gotten brighter even since the episode started. Aha! I knew there was one. Alright, it's going to take 10 minutes. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Go. Turn around. Turn around. Go back. Oh, the wind stopped, though, so that's nice.
Jesus, this is cold.
All right, 53 minutes. So now...
Looks like I made it through another night.
What I can do... Yeah, see, I hate this, because I kind of want to go out and look for stuff, but... Let's go... Let's take a look at the items I'm wearing. We're going to sort by condition. And I want to repair the things that are on my torso first. I am carrying more than I need to right now. But see, this is where I'm torn because, I mean, the condition of my stuff, none of it is terrible, right? None of it's terrible. This is a 30-minute repair, too. Okay, I'm going to attempt the repair on one of the shirts. All right, now we only have 36 minutes left on the fire. But at least we just reached level 2 mending, so that's nice. I still have some cattails, so I'm not without food. And I think there's a good chance I might still find some, like... There won't be anything amazing. But there's a chance I might find some snacks. Some sodas. Oh yeah, definitely more sticks out here. I want to do as much as I can to keep that fire going for a moment. I don't want to linger too long here because, yeah, these are only branches. They take 10 minutes each to break down. All right, I'm going to go check for the briefcases. See if I can actually start looking for good clothing items. Okay, so there's a briefcase. Also not a new dress shirt, okay. Not particularly well rested, which is not encouraging. Decent wool socks, good. Worn baseball cap. So I'm going to find a lot of, yeah, here comes the tragic part. All the bodies. Definitely one of the more gruesome discoveries you can make in the Long Dark. Do I care about feathers? I guess I'll pick that one up. Alright, let me poke my head over this way. The nice thing about this particular location is that it's very rare if... I don't know that I've ever run into an animal here. Cotton toque. Worn down vest. We won't find any fancy airline food items. I've mentioned that in a previous episode, but I just wanted to bring that up again in case anyone missed it.
This stuff will come in handy.
There will not be any airline food. That is a fact. There are, however, lockers to search. And you bet I'm going to search them. Alright, nothing else here. Alright, we're getting pretty cold. And I'm also, like, I'm tired, unfortunately. Hang on, did I search that one? Yes, I did. Alright, now we're getting to the moment of truth. Because, oh, antibiotics, that's nice. Worn fleece mittens. Okay, nothing amazing. I wasn't expecting amazing. I was hoping for at least one really decent item, you know? Alright, there's some additional sprain risk. Maybe to add to what I already have. But it's not looking like that's the case. And of course, we don't have forever on this fire. Might have already gone out, in fact. How cold are we in here? Still pretty cold inside the airplane. Oh, another wool ear wrap. Are you kidding me? That, you know what? I'll take it. That's my find. Even if I find nothing else, that's the one. All right, that fire. I'm lucky if it'll... I'm going to be lucky if it's still embers by the time I get back. Yeah, not a very good haul for the airplane, unfortunately. But a few good clothing items. I mean, I might be misremembering some of the socks that I'm wearing, so that might still be an improvement. All right, there's the Summit Soda. See, I was expecting at least one food item, so that didn't disappoint. All right, and nothing down here. Okay, yeah, not a very good haul. Looks like a fog rolling in. That's good for temperature, potentially. Let me step back down.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I know, we're working on it. Oh, I thought I saw a wolf right there for a second. I was about to freak out. That's the Summit Soda. Nice. All right, so that's 500 calories right there. Let me head back and see if... First of all, there are more branches around. I see 3 different branches I could break down at 10 minutes each. So I'm going to need to warm up for a bit, and ideally I might need to rest in this cave. Hey, fire's still going. Almost gone, though. Add fuel. All right. That's only 7 minutes. I thought I had more sticks. I guess I didn't. Let me look this way real quick. Of course, I can't break these down because I don't actually have a hatchet. Yep, I'm glad I went this way. Lots of sticks. Just need to be mindful of the temperature and mindful of the fact that I only had 7 minutes. Let's go back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't make me use a stim just to prove a point to you, Jennifer. Move it. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Move your butt. Move it. Come on. Or don't. You know, it's fine. Freeze to death. See if I care. Ugh. Alright.
Too cold.
Come on, let's see if I can catch the embers. Oh, okay. The nice thing is, because we caught the embers, that keeps the heat of the previous fire. So we can sit by this for a minute and warm back up. I know this is a little bit... Oh, wow, that's very low condition summit soda. Still going to drink it, though, because condition on soda doesn't matter. Unless they change that, which they didn't, clearly. All right, so one thing I'll do as well, this is going to make a certain segment of the comments very happy. Because I've had some people screaming at me, "Why don't you heat your teas?" Well, fine, I'll heat a tea. It'll make you happy. There you go. That'll warm us up a little bit. We got 24 minutes on the fire, and that's enough time for me to go out and grab some more of those sticks. And then maybe I can spend a little bit more time repairing. I just wish I had more rest, to be honest. That's the most difficult aspect of my current situation. So I might end up using one of my stims to power through from here to the... Oh, what's the place? The abandoned cache. Because at least in there I'll be warm enough, and I'll be able to get some rest. And I might even find some food between here and there if I'm lucky. Okay. That's probably about as lucky as I'm going to get on the sticks in this direction.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
There are some additional sticks I can grab the other way. I wish I had coffee. I was kind of low-key hoping that there would be... I said low-key. We've got a really big Loki fan that just joined our champions, and I'm grinning to myself. But anyway, I was kind of low-key hoping that there would be some coffee, and there's not. I'm sad about that. So now I have a bit of a decision to make, because I'm clearly not very warm. I guess one thing I can do is repair this thing. It would take 27 minutes, but that would give me a chance to warm back up by this fire. And then I just need to make my way. I can drop a lot of my items that I'm carrying in order to speed up. So I do have options there. I have a lot that I can drop in order to not slow down due to being tired. But I just need to try and make it back before I'm too tired. So, yep, let's repair you. Pretty good chance of success. And we will warm up by the fire for half an hour while doing this, which is good. Yeah, so we're fully warm now thanks to that. The benefit of drinking the tea has gone away, sadly. So now let's just sort by weight, and we will go basically... item by item here. I don't need all these antibiotics. It's just not necessary. I'll keep the good condition ones. It's nice to have 3 stems. Alright, I don't need those shoes. Is the down vest? Hang on. Is that better than either of the items I'm carrying? Wait, no, the down vest is worn here. No, never mind. I forgot, that's an outer item. It's a vest. Duh. Duh, Hadrian. Those are not going to be useful. Alright, and we don't need those. Now, do I already have... Yeah, I already have 2 good pairs of wool socks. Let me see if... Yeah. So I can drop those. Alright, that's better. Now I have an extra can opener. That's not necessary. I can drop 2 of those sewing kits. And... I mean, I don't technically need the tools, honestly. But I'll keep them. Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of an encumbrance risk here. 8 minutes left on the fire, so I can't take a torch. Thankfully, though, there is fog. So I'm going to take advantage of that. Because this is going to give us some warm weather to move through. The only problem is that, of course, that also presents the difficulty of not being able to see if there's something coming toward me. Which is slightly terrifying. I might use a stim. Matter of fact, I will say there's a very good likelihood. I was checking to make sure it was on the quick wheel. It's a very high likelihood that I will use a stim. Man, we are 16 minutes into this episode and I haven't left the... Oh, hey, a suitcase.
I'll take it.
Another sewing kit. Yes, I picked it up. I don't know why. Do I ever know why? Yes, of course I do. That's a joke. Alright. Let me head back this way now. I haven't gone down in here. I mean, I don't think there's... Oh, nice. There is a suitcase there. I was about to say, I don't know if there's ever any additional suitcases, and lo and behold, there one is. Alright. This is the real moment of truth. Alright, I think those are all carrion crows that I'm hearing. If not, we're about to find out real quick. Okay. This is not ideal weather, so I might end up using the stim to give myself the energy that I need to get where I need to go. I do know where I'm going. I just kind of need to keep an eye on the terrain so that I don't lose my way too dramatically. Yeah, remember, I will lose my sprinting capacity once I'm fully exhausted here, so... Also, exhaustion will technically take some of my health, which is not good. So it might end up using a stim here in just a second, just to save that from happening. And I'll get 15% health back, so yay. Alright, there should be a... Hunter's blind, like right up here-ish. This is thick fog. What was I thinking setting out in this? I mean, I didn't really have a choice. I needed to keep moving. This is some thick fog. Wish I could see a little better. Alright, I need to kind of stay bearing... Oh, there's the blind. Okay, cool. So let's check the blind out, and now I know I need to go this way. Nothing in the blind. Alright, I'm going to walk this way, and I'm going to hug this slope, so there's going to be a bit of a sprain risk. I just remembered I still don't have any bandages, because I used them up when I was going up to Signal Hill. So, my heart rate is climbing now. Because I would prefer not to use one of my stims yet. I'm really going to save those until I feel like it's necessary to run for my life, literally. Oh, gave me that soundtrack. It's about time. One of my favorites. Home free. You're exactly where I thought I was. Is that wood? Yes, it is. Give me that. And more. How about that? Alright, now the abandoned cache, especially on this difficulty, is not likely to have anything, but I'll tell you what it will have. Protection from the elements and a bed. And we've been sleeping in a cave, so cabin fever, knock on wood, shouldn't be a concern. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And it's going to give me some... Yeah, I know it's weird that I'm using... Well, hang on. No, I'm tempted to. But maybe I need to restrain myself a bit longer. I am tempted. It's highly unlikely I'm going to find anything here. I know it might be a little bit dark. Bear with me for a moment. Already searched all these, right? Yep. Nope, just the top one. All right, let's search the rest of them. So this abandoned cache, if you're unfamiliar, is notoriously empty. That's why it's called the abandoned cache. And you can occasionally find... Yeah, see, there's a pair of mittens. So, like, you can find single items. I realize that I'm losing health due to being tired. Alright, nothing in there, nothing in there. Nothing really anywhere that I can see. Anything here? There's the bed. Did they change this up? This feels different. Yeah, this is different from the last time I was here. Okay, so I don't have a ton of food. So what I'm going to have to do here is eat the rest of these, which will get me through my sleep. And then we're just going to have to count on Timberwolf Mountain's cattails, which we will find plenty of, to feed us once we're awake. Because that was the last of my food. Welp, we live here now. Yeah, let's... Alright, God, I'm so tempted to use a stem, but I don't need to yet. So let's go ahead and sleep for... We'll do 8 hours, because remember the rules. Apparently thirst drains quickly. So I think 9 would be the absolute limit. Yeah. 9 or 10, maybe. Maybe 10 is closer. Alright, so that's not bad. Let's go ahead and drink, and then we'll sleep for a moment longer. It sounds like the weather outside is not phenomenal. Not really desirable. If I sleep for 4 hours, I will not have a lot of calories left. So let's try sleeping for 3. Just 3. Alright, the weather now sounds better. It is not going to be very hospitable outside because it's the middle of the night. So this is not ideal for me to go anywhere. Does this count as light, by the way? Could I repair stuff here? No. It's just a graphical effect. All right, let me get out a match. I don't have enough lantern fuel. I have some flares that I could use, but I'm just going to use a match to look around in here for a moment. Yeah, see, here's a... All right, I checked that drawer. Here's a lamp. Yeah, they did change it. Just making sure I'm not overlooking anything stupidly obvious. And I could break down some of these boxes. Okay, yeah. This is a tough situation because Jennifer's getting hungry. We know there's going to be cattails up in Timberwolf Lake, or up Timberwolf Lake, up on the Crystal Lake in Timberwolf Mountain. And I know that I'm ready to make the trip. I absolutely am. Tell you what, let's go ahead and drink some more water so that we're minimally encumbered. And the other thing too is I'm not too worried about wildlife, thankfully. So let's just look outside. Let's see how cold it is. It's probably oppressively cold. Yeah, it's pretty awful. But I'm going to try. I'm going to go for it. And if I need to use a stim, then I'll use a stim. But it's not going down that slowly. So if I'm smart about this, we might be able to pull off some shenanigans. I can also start a fire. The wind's pretty still at the moment. So I have the option of just, burning things, which is a thing that you can do in the long dark to stay warm. I just very rarely trust the weather on this difficulty. Not to change and blow my fire out. I'm just grabbing additional sticks. Not necessarily because I need fuel, but because additional wood on the fire, if I pile on more sticks, that will make it hotter. Yeah, I'll probably start a fire once I get into Timberwolf. It's so nice to be coming up here and not being chased by anything. You know what I'm talking about? Isn't that a great feeling? Can't we just enjoy that together for a moment? Just walking around. Not fearing for our lives. Do I have my bedroll? Yes, I do. I will check that, though, a million more times. Alright, so I'm not going to start the fire just yet. I want to see if I can spot a hollowed out tree once I enter the more flattened out area of the zone, because I think there's a pretty good chance I will see one. How much cloth do I have on me? Well, I can just check this. I do have what I need for a snow shelter. Nice. So if I need to, I can start a fire in a hollowed out tree and then build a snow shelter using the sticks and cloth that I have, and I'll be golden. Oh wow, lots of sticks. Holy crap. Alright, might need to start that fire soonish. Come on, game. Give me the sticks. It's like I'm clicking and nothing is happening. Rude. Alright. You hear that wind already, like, threatening to pick up? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't trust that, okay? Alright, if I come back in here, though, this might be reasonably trustworthy. If I put down a fire right there. Now the question is, hang on, if I put down my bedroll. Check that out. All right, so if I need to rest by a fire, I don't know that I'll necessarily do that, but I wanted to see if I could place it. All right, so hang on, let me step in here and see if this is... All right, looks like it is. Fire striker. Yep, we'll burn some of that birch bark. God knows we don't need it for anything. I have a ton of sticks, so this is going to be a pretty warm fire. Yay.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah.
I say I hate being cold, because I really do.
You might have mentioned it once or twice. We'll keep 15. Alright, so that is heating up very nicely, and we are now no longer losing temperature. Hey. Unfortunately, we still don't have food. So that's the trade-off of this situation. But I could pass time here for a moment and warm back up. Yeah. All right, and I can also take a torch. So
Anything right now.
it's past time for just another moment. Okay. Pick up my bedroll, and let's keep moving. I hate it because... Oh no, let's not sprint too much. Yeah, I do hate it because there's a part of me that wants to really take full advantage of that fire. But I need to make it to cattails. Matter of fact, I don't even need to grab these sticks right now. I think I just need to move. Because if I move now, if I go quickly, I can beeline to where the cattails are. The weather's actually decent, and I might not lose any health if I can make it to the mountaineer's hut. I said I wouldn't sprint, and I'm sprinting. Because it's cold, even with my torch. Even with my torch. Alright. I just need one cattail down here. And then I just need to make it to Mountaineers. It's looking good. It's not looking great, but it's looking good. I think I see the backpack on the ice too. That's nice. Alright, I see a cattail. I see multiple cattails. Perfect. You see that? I was clicking it and it was starting a new harvest loop every single time I clicked it. That's funny. Alright, that's 450 calories right there. Nothing in the backpack. Who's surprised? I'm definitely not surprised. Alright.
I can't feel my hands.
Backpack. Eat. Eat. Alright, now let's grab a few more. Oh yeah, this is going to be pushing it. Wow, I didn't realize that. I don't know if that's a new bug or an old bug, but every time I click when I'm close enough to harvest, it starts a new harvesting loop. It doesn't actually start a new one. Alright, I gotta go after this. Go. Alright, there's a wolf there. Need to be careful. I'm gonna lose a little bit of health.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Alright, thankfully it is warm enough in here. I was hoping for that. Holy crap. Alright, well, on that note, we are 33 minutes into the episode.
This'll come in handy.
Tin of coffee, that's nice. I see a candy bar. There was not a stem there. I was really hoping for a stem. I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, I am going to keep looking around this place to see what other kinds of goodies I might have here. And then we will take a look around because the grave is somewhere nearby. It's very close by, in fact. We can take a quick look. Yeah, it looks like it's right in the middle of the lake. So we're right near it. So we can kind of scavenge for some cattails, make sure we avoid the wolves, and then get back out of here and head for Mystery Lake as soon as possible. And then after that point, I'm not saying I'm going to be super optimistic, you know, or anything. There's still going to be work to do, and I'll have to keep myself, you know, moving. But this was one of the most remote and treacherous locations that I've had to visit. The final one is going to be Hush River Valley, and maybe that's going to be the worst. But I'm actually feeling pretty good overall about our current situation. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.